That leads into the years of training that come afterward. And we can even see that right here. Toriyama actually drew this, which weirdly the anime did not show it to us, seeing everybody training side by side. Now, let's talk a little bit about the powers of these different characters, because again, this is something that becomes very ambiguous and something that a lot of people over time and over the years have speculated about how strong they believe the characters actually are with regard to everything here. So right before this happened, Piccolo tells everybody that if you guys do not think you'll be powerful enough in order to fight and to be able to endure the upcoming battle in 3 years, then don't bother showing up. So a lot of people over time have said and argued that this means that literally every single fighter that we're going to see in this cool spread page right here is stronger than Mecha Frieza and Future Trunks. Personally, I do not agree with that at all. I think that there is a very, very lacking argument to suggest that Yamcha, Krillin, Tien, Chaozu, Gohan in his base form are all stronger than Super Saiyan Future Trunks. You can even argue that Piccolo is not as strong as he was either, because the fact is that they later on compare him to a Super Saiyan. Again, I'll get into that later on, but I don't align with that. I think that that's another example of people having just insane degrees of power inflation in the Dragon Ball story and the power scaling that they believe in. And rather, I think that these characters certainly do get a lot stronger, but I don't think that some of them got as strong as other ones. For instance, we have Goku here training as a Super Saiyan against Piccolo and Gohan. Again, it's something that's left out of the anime for some weird reason, but Gohan obviously didn't get, let's say this power level at the end of Namek was like around 1 million or something because of the 2 Zenkais he got fighting against Frieza, or, roughly just giant power boost. His power when he raged out made it to where he was able to push back and make third form Frieza use his full power. So I would say that maybe he got a couple times stronger, maybe 3 million, low millions, I would say. For Piccolo, I would say that his power level normally, and I'll get into what that means, would probably be the low 100-something million range, maybe upper 80, 90 million range, but I would say that he's probably a little bit below the Super Saiyan. So like Goku on Namek range, like lower than that maybe, something like that, before he gets into using some of his other powers as well, which I'll get into with his short bursts and everything like that.